hopefully now everyone can hear me. So, boy, you missed a lot there. So I'll go back and just real quick replay it. So again, when you go to Glide Apps, sign in. Again, to get started, you have to have a Google account. It's free. There's the pricing structures. So it's, again, free to pro to business, depending on what you or your club or your organization wants. And then I was also showing, and I apologize about the audio. I don't know what happened. So I like to create folders for all of my apps. And then from there, I can drag my stuff from my folders onto my spreadsheet. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And so this, for example, is what my spreadsheet looks like. So on the bottom here, and I'm going to go back to my webinar to make sure that people, hopefully people can see. There we go. Try it again. There we go. Hopefully everyone can see my spreadsheet now. So for example, if I want to create an app and I know that I want to have, for example, 3 tabs. So on the bottom, you make these little individual sheets. So for example, maybe I want to have a tab or a button that's just for practice ideas. And then maybe these are the rules for the league. So you can see here, I just have one little link, real simple link. And then maybe I want to have a little video section, right, where they can log on. You can link to YouTube. As you can see here, it's pretty simple. So if I went, for example, to add in a little graphic, so I can put in, I can go into, for example, my flat icons folder. And I'm just going to try and find a little 8 or, and by the way, so I got, as you can see, I have quite a few of them. So let's say, just for time's sake, I click on this and then I hit share. And then it'll say, can I get a shareable link? And when you do it, you always want to make sure it says anyone with the link can view. So sometimes it defaults to something else. Just hit copy that link. And then you simply copy and paste it in there into that cell. And then I've got, maybe, for example, this little I've got a document that's 8 for 8. So it's 8 lesson plans for 8-year-olds. So again, I'm going to go into my Google Drive. And real quick. There we go. And I'm going to go into, for example, I'll go into the South Central app again, because that's, I think, where I have my 8 for 8s document that has all sorts of little activities on it. So you can see there's all these little documents, PDFs. I think I may have bypassed it. There we go. So there's 8 for 8. So this is 8 lesson plans, right, for 8-year-olds. And I can just hit share. I can just hit copy link again. It's copied. And then I just make sure I go into the cell that's right across from that, click it in. So you can set these up any way you want. What I usually like to do is just highlight these so I know that they're kind of like headings, if you will, because that will come into play when we go into the next part, which is actually going into the Glide app portal. So from there, I'll just kind of take you into the Glide app portal and take you to kind of show you a little bit here in the next 5 minutes what this all looks like. So I'm going to keep sharing. And if I hit on the Glide apps again, and I sign in, and this is what's really cool about it. So I've already created this spreadsheet in Google, and as you can see, I've got quite a few apps. um, so if, for example, I want to link or start creating an app for this spreadsheet, I simply go create from Google Sheet. It looks for all of your Google Sheets, but it'll always sync up to the one that was like created last, or sorry, most recent. You click on that and you hit select, and then it'll get going here. And as you can see here, it literally just kind of gets like a skeleton app for you. So remember, I had the three tabs: practice ideas, I had rules, and I had SCTV. So those are on the bottom. Now, what I'm going to show you later in the second webinar is, okay, now we've got it all in there. By the way, we can add to it as well anytime. So if we want to, for example, edit the same sheet, I just click on that and I can add another document in here. It says it's still loading. Sorry about that. I can add another document in here. I can call it, XYZ document, and it'll automatically start updating the web. This part right here, it'll automatically, as you can see, or just popped right up. So whenever you type anything in the spreadsheet, it instantly updates the app. But what I'm going to do this afternoon at 4 o'clock is show you how to change all this here into hopefully some nicer icons. So, and a more aesthetic look. So um, that's kind of the first part of this. And I apologize for the audio at the beginning. I'm not sure what happened. So I thought it'd be easiest just to show how to create an app by creating an app. And like, there's a lot of things you can do. You can create maps. You can put checklists in there. You can, so this is a compact view. You can create tiles, and I'll show you, there's lots of ways you can change the look of this. You can put in a calendar. But the reason why I want to do it in part two, because there's a lot of little tricks in here to kind of, for example, get rid of the website in here. How do you get rid of that? And so on. So anyhow, hope you got something out of this first 15 minutes. I'm going to stop sharing, and I'll show you what it looks like on my phone. So let's say, for example, so here's my phone, and then there might be a glare. I apologize. One thing you can do is you can password protect it. So once it's, got the wrong one. Once you create the app, I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can. You can set up for a password. So I'll just type in the password. So this is one for our 4v4 diploma. So everybody in our 4v4 diploma, or that takes our 4v4 diploma, gets the app. So instead of me sending out emails of all the documents, they actually get an app. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's because of the glare. But it has all the like documents right here. These are like group activities. So I put in some group activities. Again, I just put the documents in my Google folder, and then I just drug it from the link from the Google folder to the Google spreadsheet, and it links up to this. And then I have videos here. So you can put 3 to 4 or 5. I think the max on the free version is 5. So I think you can do that. But anyway, I only have like 45 seconds. Again, I truly apologize about the beginning. I don't know what happened. So I hope that at least, if anything, this gave you an idea of how it's made. And to be honest with you, I learned just by experimenting when I went in. And then they have really good tutorials on their website. So if you go to their website and see if I can get back to the beginning. No, I probably can't. So I'd have to log out, and I don't want to log out because I don't know if like many of you, I don't know if I remember my password. So, but you can do, there's all these like little introductory videos. Let me share my screen. So they have a ton of little introductory videos that you can use. So again, really simple. When you come back, I'll go through kind of what's it look like on the inside. Again, this will be recorded. And thank you all very much. And again, I apologize about the audio at the beginning. So that's why I need my boss to remind me of these things. So anyway, happy Friday, and hope to see you again at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Thanks.